Look at these results. Have you ever wondered why some people are making thousands of dollars every month from simple directory websites, while others struggle to make a single penny? I've built several directory websites now and had a few flops and a few clear winners, but admittedly, nothing as crazy successful as what Norm has, where he got a client from his directory site who wanted a 3-year contract and prepaid for it all up front. Today, I'm going to reveal the exact validation strategy that separates profitable directories from complete failures, and more importantly, show you how to build a money-making directory that starts converting listings into dollar bills within your first few weeks online. The painful truth is that most people are choosing completely wrong niches for their directories. They're falling into traps that look profitable on paper, but are actually business killers. There are countless stories of entrepreneurs who waste months building directories, what they thought were goldmine niches, only to discover that they can't get traffic as easily to their sites as they expected, or the businesses they're targeting either can't afford their services or already have better solutions. Today, I'm going to reveal the exact validation strategy that separates profitable directories from complete failures, and more importantly, show you how to build a money-making directory that starts converting listings into dollar bills within your first few weeks online. The painful truth is that most people are choosing completely wrong niches for their directories. They're falling into traps that look profitable on paper but are actually business killers. There are countless stories of entrepreneurs who waste months building directories, what they thought were goldmine niches, only to discover that they can't get traffic as easily to their sites as they expected, or the businesses they're targeting either can't afford their services or already have better solutions. And yes, I've also done this myself. But here's what most directory owners won't talk about. For 99% of us, the real money in directories isn't from ads, passive listing fees, or hoping businesses find you. It's from getting clients who desperately need more customers and positioning your directory as the lead generation system they've been searching for. When you understand this fundamental shift, everything changes. Instead of waiting months for organic traffic that might never come, you're sending emails and closing deals within. The good news is that you 100% can make some passive income from selling premium directory listings too, though. However, if you want to replace your job with lasting financial freedom, then that's simply not going to get you to your goal very quick. Just as much as what you do to earn money from a directory matters, picking the right niches to target matters all the more. Now, let me break down exactly how to identify profitable directory opportunities using a framework with 3 types of directory validation. I'm going to tell you about a solid starter directory niche, which is perfect for beginners and offers consistent local revenue. Then there's the attractive trap that looks amazing on the surface, but will drain your time and crush your spirit into teeny tiny granules of dust. And then finally, there's the high value winner that can generate quit your day job income if you know how to execute it properly. And I've got a bonus for you at the end. If you comment, show me below, I'll give you a step-by-step guide for turning your directory into a lasting business. But before we get into it, if you get something valuable from this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. It helps me know which videos are the best for helping you earn more money from your directory website. All right, back to it. Understanding these 3 categories is absolutely crucial because even with advanced tools, keyword difficulty scores can be deceiving. A niche might show low competition in Ahrefs, but when you dig deeper, you discover established players with massive budgets and incredible backlink profiles. The biggest mistake people make is spending months building before validating. I'll show you a faster path that lets you validate in days, not months. All right, so let me start with our solid starter niche, and that's adult social leagues and clubs for young professionals. Now, this is a massive and growing opportunity that most people are completely overlooking. And here's why this niche is absolutely brilliant. According to recent census data, over 40% of American adults are single, and that number is climbing every year because the truth is that young professionals in their 20s and 30s are delaying marriage, focusing on careers, and actively seeking social connections outside of traditional dating apps. They want activities, leagues, and clubs where they can meet friends and maybe partners naturally while pursuing interests they actually enjoy. And that market data is staggering. You can see here that there are approximately 258 million US adults. Now, granted, not all of them are going to be in this age range that they're looking for these activities, but this market is about $4.6 billion annually based on the average cost of joining a sports league. Now, this includes everything from pickleball leagues to hiking clubs to book clubs and cooking classes specifically designed for single adults or young adults or even older adults who have a little bit of time, a little bit of money. The average participant spends $150 to maybe $300 per season on league fees, and many join multiple activities throughout the year or continue multiple years. What makes this even more attractive is the customer psychology. Young professionals in particular are willing to pay premium prices for quality social experiences, and they're not just looking for the cheaper option. They want well-organized events, good venues, and the right crowd. So it's really more of a whole experience sort of thing than just a game or activity. From a business opportunity perspective, this niche is perfect because these league organizers and club leaders are typically solo entrepreneurs or small teams desperate for consistent membership. They're spending money on Facebook ads, posting in local groups, and struggling with word of mouth marketing that doesn't scale but takes a lot of time. They may have low marketing sophistication and would gladly pay for a system that brings them qualified leads consistently without them having to constantly put forth that effort. And when you look at it, the validation signals are everywhere. Real businesses spend real money with immediate pain points around filling spots and maintaining consistent membership. League organizers will absolutely pay for qualified leads. Each new member represents direct revenue, and they typically retain customers for multiple seasons. So your directory angle would be aggregating social leagues and adult clubs by zip code, filtering by activity type, age ranges, skill levels, and whether they're specifically designed for adults in their 20s and 30s, older adults, whatever it may be. Featured listings would give organizers premium placement, and you can charge anywhere from $100 to $300 annually for enhanced visibility. Nearing peak sign-up season, you may even be able to charge more. Now, their revenue model is straightforward and a little crazy. So a typical adult league charges $60 to $120 per person per season. If they run 4 seasons annually, that's $240 to $480 per customer. League organizers can pay annual subscription fees, again, for consistent visibility in your directory if their return on investment is clear. And if you look at this example, just a handful of companies, 60 to 70 companies bring in over $500,000 per year, 20 bring in more than $2 million, and then even 5, and this is just in one area, bring in more than $5 million. So if I were an owner in a business like this, and your directory charged me approximately what I make per sign up to have a premium listing for a year, I consider that a reasonable investment if you had a professional looking directory website with good SEO. One customer would pay for my investment itself, and that's not even considering the lifetime value. And this niche also has incredible scalability potential. Successful operators often expand to multiple cities or enhance their offerings in one location by providing additional marketing services or creating a newsletter on top of that. Technology is enabling better booking systems and automated management, which creates back-end opportunities for you to offer additional services like website design, booking software, and marketing automation to leagues that want to grow. And that's really where the real money is when it comes to owning a directory site, marketing or lead generation services. Now, you can also choose a specific activity. For example, if we look at on Google Trends, pickleball leagues or pickleball courts, and you could focus in on that, but you don't have to. Social or sports leagues for adults address a much larger demographic problem and growing trend: loneliness and social isolation among young professionals, while targeting customers who are actively seeking community and willing to pay premium prices for quality experiences. That means that the adult sports leagues and social clubs that serve them are willing to pay as well. And when you think about it, this directory is simple but powerful. You aggregate different social clubs and leagues by activity type, offer free basic listings to build your database, then pitch premium placements to organizers who want more visibility. Your immediate value proposition becomes, I'm building a local directory for young professionals looking for social activities, and I'm adding your league for free visibility. Do you want enhanced placement to attract more quality members? And that's your formula. Now, let me contrast that with niche number 2, completely different ballgame. A little bit of a pun intended. Sorry about that, I couldn't help myself. But this one definitely looks attractive on paper, and that's why I wanted to put it in here as a trap niche. Electric vehicle charging stations. So it looks incredible on paper, because even though electric vehicles account for just over 2% of all US vehicles on the road currently, they're over 12% of all new vehicles sold as of Q3 2025. And they're expected to be between 30% and 50% of all new vehicles sold in the US by 2030, even without federal backing or incentives. There are now nearly 150 EV models available for sale in the US, including light trucks and SUVs, which are still some of the most popular vehicles amongst American consumers. But the brutal reality that destroys most people who choose this niche is that there's no one to sell to. So for electric vehicle charging stations, individual charging stations only average $6,000 per year in revenue, and typical fast charging stations actually lose $40,000 to $50,000 annually without government subsidies. The math is devastating if you're looking for someone to pay you for a premium listing. The competition problem is even worse. 3 major players, Tesla, Electrify America, and EVgo, control 80% of the market. These aren't mom and pop businesses you can call and sell directory listings to. They're massive corporations with dedicated marketing teams and enterprise level budgets. The monetization nightmare becomes clear when you understand utilization rates. Charging stations need 20% utilization just to break even, but the current industry average is only 15%. That means most stations are operating at a loss, and lead generation isn't their problem. Fundamental business model viability in the current market is. So why would businesses pay you for directory listings when they're already losing money or barely profitable? They can't afford premium placements. This is why you must be aware of niches where your potential clients are struggling with their own profitability. See, station owners need massive capital investments, anywhere from $3,000 to $12,000 just for level 2 chargers, which take about 4 to 10 hours to fully charge the average electric vehicle, to $80,000 to over $250,000 per charger for the DC fast chargers, which charge most electric vehicles in 20 to 40 minutes. And while you might think that you can make money on your directory from ad revenue from searches for chargers, instead consider that most major players are already integrating navigation into newer vehicles, which can already tell you where the next charging station is. And then even if they don't, apps like Waze or Google Maps or ChargePoint already are the default mode of finding electric vehicle charging stations. So the likelihood of getting a lot of search traffic and ad revenue is small and only going to continue to decrease. This teaches us a critical lesson. Always validate that the businesses in your chosen niche actually have money and are profitable enough that someone is willing to pay for that traffic. The best way to make money is to sell marketing services and get these businesses as valuable clients. The second best way is to sell premium listings or leads. And the third best way is to make sure that there's a gap, a need for your directory to where you can get enough traffic consistently or going forward in order to gain ad revenue. All right, now let me reveal our high value winner that can generate serious monthly revenue, mobile pet grooming services. This niche is absolutely perfect for experienced directory builders who want to play in the big leagues. Mobile pet grooming hit $1.3 billion worldwide back in 2020 and is projected to reach $2.3 billion by 2030. It's more than a little bit of money and in a recession-proof industry because it serves wealthy people. And as you probably already know, rich people can survive a recession much easier than the rest of us. The premium pricing model is what makes this so attractive for you. Mobile groomers command 20 to 40% premiums over traditional salons because pet owners pay for convenience. Grooming sessions range from $50 to $200 or more, and the typical dog requires anywhere from 1 to 12 grooming sessions per year depending upon the breed. It's kind of insane to think about, but pet owners globally spend $300 billion annually on their animals. 37% of dog owners use professional grooming services, and convenience equals premium pricing in their minds. Mobile grooming eliminates the stress of transportation and waiting in salons. The business-to-business opportunity is perfect because individual mobile groomers are typically one-person operations who are constantly looking for consistent bookings. They may have low marketing sophistication, but high customer lifetime value, and they're willing to pay for qualified leads because each grooming appointment represents $50 to $200 in immediate revenue and a very long customer lifetime value. So each grooming customer can actually be worth more than $1,000 annually with repeat visits. So groomers will gladly pay for reliable, qualified leads because the return on investment is immediate and measurable. Successful operators are scaling to multi-van fleets with some running numerous vehicles, which shows the scalability potential for them. The more business you can bring to them, the more they can grow. Your directory play involves aggregating mobile groomers by city or zip code and filtering their services like breed-specific grooming, luxury spa treatments, and same-day availability. Featured listings provide premium placement, and your lead generation model can charge per qualified booking or annual subscription fees. The monetization strategy starts with free basic listings as your honeypot to build relationships. Then you offer premium listings for $149 to $299 per year with priority placement. Lead generation fees can range from $15 to $25 per qualified book, and there are back-end opportunities for website design, AI booking agents to answer questions, and marketing automation for groomers who want to scale their operation without hiring more support staff. 9% of dog owners already use mobile grooming services, and this segment continues growing rapidly. And yes, I verified that number. The fact that almost 1 in 10 dog owners uses mobile grooming sounded ridiculously high to me too. But the global pet care market was valued at $259 billion in 2024 and is projected to hit $600 billion by 2033, showing again the massive and sustained interest in premium pet services. Mobile grooming eliminates a ton of salon overhead while commanding premium prices. which means these businesses have healthy profit margins and can afford to pay for marketing services. This is exactly what you want in a directory niche. Profitable businesses with clear pain points who can afford your services. These are all key signals that a niche is worth building a directory for. But the real validation comes from the actual traffic or responses from prospective clients. If you're going the route of offering marketing or AI agent services, which is what I recommend. The validation problem with traditional directory building is that it takes weeks or months before you can even test whether businesses will pay you. You're building in the dark, hoping that your chosen niche will work out. Smart Directory AI solves this by letting you get a professional directory live in under an hour so you can start prospecting immediately. The process is simple. Choose your niche, customize your template, add initial listings, and you can even begin outreach the same day. I know because I'm building a new arm of my marketing agency live using Smart Directory AI. I built my site in minutes and was able to start prospecting to potential clients within 2 hours. This matters because you're not waiting for organic traffic that might never come. Instead, you're creating immediate value through what we call the honeypot approach. Show potential clients their existing free listing in your directory and then offer premium upgrades using all of the email automation that we've already built out for you from the get-go. So you're not cold calling strangers, you're offering something tangible right out of the box that they can see and understand. And again, we've already built the entire system for you. It's kind of insane how easy this is. Technical benefits include the fact that this is built on Go High Level with automated follow-up sequences included, native CRM integration, and no technical skills required. The prospecting advantage lets you show dog groomers or league organizers their existing free listing and offer premium upgrades immediately. Now, that's the spiel. Now let me give you the validation framework that will save you months of wasted effort. Ask yourself 5 critical questions before choosing any directory niche. Question 1, do businesses in this niche have real revenue? Social leagues, yes. Mobile grooming, yes. Electric vehicle charging stations, no. If they're not profitable, they can't pay you. And although it sounds obvious, people like me tend to overcomplicate it. But having someone pay you is the quickest path to you getting money. Now, question number 2, can you reach the decision makers easily? Solo mobile groomers give you direct access. League organizers are typically accessible. Avoid niches where you'll get stuck in corporate bureaucracy because every phone call needs a new pile of various stakeholders to sign off. Question number 3, what's their cost of customer acquisition? If leads are worth $100 or more to them and lifetime value is much, much higher, then they're willing to pay for leads. Additionally, there's a really good chance that they'll be willing to pay you $150 or more per year just to have a premium listing if they know that it'll only take one sale for that to pay off for them. But the math has to work for both them and you. Question number 4, is the market growing or is it already mature? Growing markets make sales conversations easier because businesses are optimistic and expanding. New businesses are entering and trying to get a leg up on old ones. Old ones have cash and are trying to fend off new competition. And then question 5 to validate your niche. Can you demonstrate immediate value? Free listings on a good-looking site provide tangible proof of what you're offering. Avoid abstract value propositions that require lengthy explanations. The more your directory sells itself, the fewer emails and calls you need to send to sell it and your services. Smart Directory AI gives you the ability to validate in days rather than months. You get professional presence from day one, built-in prospecting frameworks, and automated nurture sequences that handle follow-up for you. I was a software engineer for 10 years and I've built my own directories. It still takes me days, if not weeks, to build my own, and the maintenance on them is rough. It's frustrating. I'm dead serious when I tell you that Smart Directory AI makes life so much easier here. Plus, you get a free trial and it sits on top of Go High Level, which automates all of your outreach, and which you can also get a free trial of if you don't have it yet. Use the links in the description for both of these. You need to remember, most directory failures happen at niche selection, not execution. Choose niches where businesses have money and clear pain points. Active prospecting beats passive traffic every single time. Validate quickly with tools that let you start selling immediately rather than hoping for eventual organic growth. The difference between directory success and failure sometimes isn't your technical skills or advanced knowledge of search engine optimization or GEO. It's whether you choose a niche where businesses can actually afford to pay you and whether you can start generating value for them immediately. Smart Directory AI was built specifically for this validation approach. You're not spending months hoping for traffic. You're building a professional directory in under an hour, adding businesses as free listings, and starting conversations that same afternoon. If you're serious about building a directory business that generates real revenue, not passive income fantasies, You need to focus on what actually matters. Finding and serving customers who can pay you. The social leagues niche represents a massive opportunity in the growing young professionals. Mobile pet grooming offers high value business to business potential for serious operators. Stop dreaming about passive income. Start building lead generation machines that create immediate value for paying customers and put your financial fate in your own hands. The opportunity is massive, but only if you choose the right niche and validate it properly before building.